This guy's name is Fat Flash. He's one of the people who run motivation track days, and I'm pretty sure he's trying to take a live video of me without a mask.
Hey, that was good. It's trying to chase you, man.
Now you might be wondering what is happening, right? So let's rewind a bit and see what happened until this point. So at this point, I'm like chilling out. There's like 15 minutes of track time left, and I'm wondering, should I take a couple of hot laps? But I need some company on the corners, and then I suddenly spot these two. These two guys watch my videos. The guy on the GT250R is Chaitanya, and the guy on the AS200 is Sandy. Now generally if you're late to the track and you haven't warmed up your tires, you are not supposed to follow these higher cc bikes, especially the twin cylinder GT250R. But you know what? Sometimes stupidness hits me and I do things like this. Okay, over here I want to put out a disclaimer. If you see me adjusting my helmet far too many times on these corners or on this track, don't be annoyed with it. It is just me who's brought the wrong helmet on the track. It's because I had to take the motovlogging section. So I bought my touring helmet on the track, which had the GoPro mount on the side. And this helmet is a little upright-ish position. The shell of the helmet is made in such a way that this thing on the track, it literally covers my eyes. It falls onto my eyebrows, and I have a different helmet for this track which I did not bring it today, so please bear with me adjusting the helmet so many times, without which I would have crashed into somebody, because I can only see literally just the tarmac and no horizon, so I had to do it. Over here I was happy for a little bit of a second. I just passed somebody. I do not know who it was, but I just passed somebody and I'm making my way through to this guy's. I'm like hopeful that I would be able to pass these guys, but look at them pull away as soon as the straight come. Just look at them pull away. I mean, that's a 200cc and a 250 twin in front of me working, as well as me doing a lot of mistakes, which I'm gonna be talking about. A lot of mistakes. Now here's my mistake number one, and I do this a lot in this corner because this is the reverse track and we are just doing the reverse track this time. I do this mistake a lot in the corner. Who the hell takes this line? Like me. I'm talking about me. Look at this. I have to exit out. How the hell would I exit out of this line? I should have gone wider and cut back in. This is something you shouldn't do on reverse track on motivation on chicane circuit. Now this is one more corner where I make this mistake a lot again. I should again go wider and try to cut back in. Instead I try to go closer to the apex and start turning in too early, which causes me to do this. It causes me to readjust my line because somebody else is still in the corner, has not made it out, and that loses me a lot of time. Now this particular corner, however, I'm a little good at because I'm actually taking a wider line, hitting the apex right and catching up a little bit. But sadly, I do not have the power that could take on the GT250R. Now just as I was thinking that I had left the AS200 guy behind, here he comes. He comes and he stands in between me and the GT250R for some reason. Now this is another corner where I think I've done a little better because I'm just taking the apex right, but it leads me into another mistake again on this corner. Here's me adjusting my helmet again. Yes, it's gonna be irritating, but it has been very irritating for me. Now look at them pull away, guys. Look at them pull away in the straights again. Now here's me being stupid and trying to do some mid-corner correction as well as probably shift in the mid-corner. Well, I'm thankful I didn't lose the rear end. Now what do you know, this guy from motivation, he is completely walking around all the track, probably doing some live feed which you can see on their Facebook page, which is like facebook.com/motivationtrackdays, I think. Check him out. Now at this point I have a little hope of catching up with these guys, but you know what spoils it? You know what spoils it? The super fast national level races. That's what spoils it. and they all zoom away. Literally, they all zoom away, making a huge gap between me and the GT250R, like a very huge gap. I mean, I was never this far away from the GT250R in the whole set of laps that we were doing around. But then somehow I catch up, and the battle between GT250R and R15 commences again. This is me again trying to overtake the GT250R, trying to keep my lines better so that I can shave off a couple of seconds on the corners. And at this particular corner, at this particular time, I get a little hope that maybe now I am going to overtake the GT250R. But what do they say about displacement? They say something about displacement, right? Twin cylinder versus single. There he goes. Bye bye. Now this was a nice moment. This was a nice moment where the GT250R guy went in too hot into the corner, and then he had to apply real sharp braking over it. You can hear it, yep. And that gave me a little bit of chance to get closer to him. I thought again I'll like overtake him, but that didn't happen. We are again battling it out until this corner. I make my stupid mistake again, trying to turn in too early, and having to recorrect it because I do not want to obviously go and smash my bike into one of my viewers' bike to make matters worse, and I'm like pissed off with myself. You can see that. Now we do not have much track time left, so I'm just trying to keep up with him, and hoping that he would not disappear out of my sight until this happens. Now this is one more moment where he went pretty wide, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna overtake this now, like nobody can stop me now. It has to be now. But you know what happens? This, I mean, how does this happen, guys? Like, how the hell does this happen? And then, if that was not worse, the Ace 200 guy is still on my tail again. Like, we've lapped him. He probably was resting, or I don't know, he had some technical difficulties, but he is now again back on my ass, and I am in pressure. Like, I am in between two guys who are friends, both my viewers, and I'm like sandwiched right now. I don't know what to do. And in that, the Ace 200 guy again makes a way. He takes the perfect line and he's like, sayonara, and both of them like make a way, and I'm like left out adjusting my stupid helmet, and I'm like, what the hell is happening? Last round, let's do this. Okay, let's do this. So what I do is I try to again take a perfect line. I try to cut in. That doesn't happen. I do my mistake again, usual mistake, which I probably will start correcting from the next track day. Then I try to push much harder. Then suddenly I see this guy running across. This guy. Why are you running across, bro? Now, please tell me why. Do you want us to stop? Like, do you want us to stop practicing? Like, why do you want to like stop us practicing? Then we suddenly notice, ouch. This is what happened. Somebody crashed on the track. Now what you see in front of me is the pack of those national racers. They're probably pushing too hard. Hey, if you see somebody crash on the track, it is probably not because of lack of skills. It's probably because they were pushing harder and trying to get better. So that's a modified R15 that you see crashing, and one glance I take over there, open my lid, and I find him okay. It's like, yes, nothing happened to the rider. And then we continue our battle. We're like, okay, nothing happened to the rider. We're gonna continue our battle because I have to stay up with these two guys. Now this was a moment where I'm like, okay, maybe not all the moment, but this one has got to be it. I noticed that he folded back his legs inside. He took his legs back inside in the corner instead of like leaning in for some reason. I'm like, something is wrong over here. Something is wrong. He's got a wrong line or something like that. And it gave me a chance to just take the correct line and then push. Oh wait, what the fuck? Like, I am saying push to my bike. You are not supposed to go forward, okay? Now as if that was not enough, here's again my AS200 guy right back on our tail and overtaking me. And again I have two people right in front of me which I'm trying to catch up. This is not going well for me, right? This is just not going well for me. Then again, blessed with this corner, I take the line perfect, but boom, I make that mistake again in the next corner for some reason. Now at this point you will find me doing one more stupid mistake. It is this. Yeah, that's right. You saw the front end shake. That is me riding on the rumblers, which you should not be doing. Alright, and these guys stop and then I also stop. I'm like, we are back to the point where this motivation flat flash guy is trying to record me live. And I'm going in and I'm like, phew, I caught up with them. They were in my sight, but I could not overtake them. So maybe next time.
It's trying to chase you, man.
Now if you want to learn this beautiful art of giving advices to people whom you could not overtake on the racetrack, this is how it is done, guys. This is absolutely how it is done.
See, you counter steer. Instead of turning your handle, you push and counter steer. You lean your body and push this handle. Your bike will go. Don't get afraid. If it slips now, don't clutch hold tightly. Leave it loose, it will balance back itself. If you clutch hold tightly, you will fall. Okay? Go, I'll follow you.
Now what do you think this guy is thinking? He's like, you could not even beat us and now you're gonna follow us and show us the lines? Really? Really, bro? Come on, bro, come on. What the hell, bro? Alright, so the saga continues and I think I have another chance of overtaking the GT250R and doing something about it, like literally doing something about literally overtaking the GT250R. And we do this. This is wrong. You should not be joining a track right from middle like this. You should not be doing it. You should just go back to the starting point, the first corner. We just skip 3 corners and join back in a place where people are gonna corner. Don't do this. Just don't do this. We did it, but you don't do this. Now if you thought I'll be giving them advices, no, you're wrong. We did not have that time, especially because of these guys. Again, these national level riders just butting into between us. 1, 2 and 3. Here's one more. Like he's not a national level rider, I think, but he's like a hobbyist guy, but he's pretty fast. And I have my troubles with my helmet still. So this is it, guys. I hope you loved the mistakes that I did on the racetrack. If you did, let me know in the comments below. Hopefully in 2017 I'll be getting to correct more of my mistakes, doing much better on the track, possibly go with the right gear, so that I don't have to worry about braking, I don't have to worry about adjusting my helmet, and I don't have to worry about a lot of things on Amitile, which is getting fixed, and Amitile is getting much more ready for the track. So if you'd love to catch up with me, you can come to Motivation Track Days whenever the schedule is. And if I'm going, I'll be definitely posting it on my Facebook. So you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram, which is both Heartbroken Biker handles. Alright guys, so this is it for the vlog. I hope you did have fun. And on the racetrack, if you make mistakes, learn from your mistakes, you'll get better. It is the same way it works out in life too. If you make mistakes, learn from the mistakes, get better rather than defending it. Because life is short, you gotta keep it awesome. This is Heartbroken Biker signing off. Sayonara.